Welcome, fellow explorers, to a fascinating journey through time. A journey that traces the evolution of the most influential book in human history, the Bible. From ancient scrolls inscribed by diligent scribes to modern scriptures available at our fingertips, the Bible has undergone significant transformation over centuries. This journey is not just about the Bible as a book, but about the people, the cultures, the languages, and the technology that shaped it. So, are you ready to embark on this enlightening expedition? Join us as we trace the path from ancient scrolls to modern scriptures. Buckle up, history enthusiasts. Let's dive into the captivating world of sacred texts. Our first stop, the era of ancient scrolls. Our journey begins in the ancient world, where the earliest form of the Bible took shape. Picture this: scribes meticulously inscribing words onto papyrus and parchment scrolls. These scrolls held what we now know as the Hebrew Bible or the Old Testament. It was an era when the art of writing was revered and treated with utmost sanctity. The sacred texts were written in Hebrew, a language that was both rich and complex. Each stroke of the pen, each carefully crafted word, was a testament to the diligence and skill of the scribes. These scrolls were safeguarded with great reverence, stored in sacred spaces, and passed down from one generation to the next. These ancient scrolls were not just pieces of papyrus or parchment, they were the earliest forms of the Bible. They were the foundation upon which centuries of religious teachings and beliefs were built. But this was just the beginning. There was much evolution yet to come. As we move forward in time, the format of the Bible began to change. The shift from scrolls to codices or bound books marked a significant turning point in the early Christian era. The codex format was revolutionary, offering numerous advantages over the scroll. It was easier to handle, more economical in terms of space, and allowed for quicker access to different parts of the text. Alongside this shift in format, the New Testament writings were being introduced. These writings, comprising of the Gospels, letters, and other texts, were gradually accepted into what we now call the biblical canon. This process was not instantaneous, but rather a gradual acceptance over centuries, as the church discerned which writings were truly inspired by God. Scriptoriums, or writing rooms, became hubs of activity during this period. Here, monks devoted their lives to the laborious process of hand-copying these texts. Each manuscript was a work of art, painstakingly created with meticulous attention to detail. The monks would copy the text letter by letter onto parchment or vellum, often embellishing the pages with elaborate illustrations and ornate lettering. This process was not only a physical labor but also a spiritual discipline, as the monks meditated on the words they were copying. The development of manuscripts was a significant milestone in the Bible's evolution, making it more accessible and portable. This new format allowed the Bible to be disseminated more widely, paving the way for the Bible as we know it today. The invention of the printing press in the 15th century marked a turning point in the dissemination of the Bible. Imagine a world where every single book, including the Bible, had to be meticulously copied by hand. This was the reality before the advent of the printing press. The painstaking process meant only a limited number of copies could be produced, and thus, the Bible was a rare and precious commodity, accessible only to the wealthy and the clergy. Then, in the mid-15th century, a German blacksmith named Johannes Gutenberg introduced a transformative invention, the movable type printing press. This pioneering technology revolutionized the production and distribution of the Bible, making it more accessible to the masses. One of the first major books to be printed using Gutenberg's press was the Bible, aptly named the Gutenberg Bible. This monumental printing feat, completed around 1455, consisted of over 1,200 pages, each meticulously printed with an exquisite Gothic typeface. Gutenberg's press didn't just make the Bible more accessible, it made it more affordable. For the first time, ordinary people could own a copy of the scriptures, sparking a surge in literacy and setting the stage for the Protestant Reformation, which championed the idea that everyone should read the Bible for themselves. The printing press set the stage for a new era of mass-produced Bibles. This pivotal invention democratized access to the scriptures, forever changing the course of religious and cultural history. It's a testament to the power of technology to shape our understanding of the world and our place within it. The Bible's journey did not end with the printing press. Its words began to reach far and wide through translation. One of the earliest and most significant translation movements was the creation of the Vulgate, the translation of the Bible into Latin. This monumental task was undertaken by Saint Jerome in the 4th century. The Vulgate became the definitive and officially promulgated Latin version of the Bible in the Catholic Church. Fast forward to the Reformation, a period of religious revolution in the 16th century. This era saw a surge in translations of the Bible into vernacular languages. Figures like Martin Luther in Germany and William Tyndale in England undertook the painstaking task of translating the Bible, making it accessible in the language of the common people for the first time. The impact of these translation movements cannot be overstated. They democratized the Bible, breaking down the barriers of language and literacy that had previously made the scriptures inaccessible to many. The Bible was no longer a book solely for the educated or the clergy, it was a book for everyone. The words that were once confined to the halls of religious institutions began to echo in homes and public squares, spreading its teachings far and wide. Translation movements democratized the Bible, breaking down language barriers and spreading its teachings globally. As translation movements were democratizing the Bible, a new era was dawning: the Industrial Revolution. This period heralded significant advancements in technology and communication. The invention of the steam-powered printing press by Friedrich Koenig and Andreas Bauer in 1814 revolutionized the production of books, making them more affordable and accessible. The Bible was no exception. Its production was greatly accelerated, and its distribution expanded. The Bible began to travel across continents, reaching new territories and people groups. This expansion was further aided by the establishment of Bible societies, nonprofit organizations with the aim of distributing Bibles around the world. Thus, the Industrial Revolution played a pivotal role in the Bible's journey, propelling its spread to unprecedented heights. From the ancient scrolls to the Gutenberg press, and now the industrialized production of books, the Bible continued to adapt and thrive, reaching an ever-growing audience. In the modern era, the Bible continues to evolve in fascinating ways. With the proliferation of languages and cultures, we've seen an explosion of different Bible versions and translations. Each version seeks to make the sacred text accessible and understandable to its readership, reflecting the diversity of human experience. And then came the digital revolution. The Bible, like many other forms of literature, has found a new home in the digital realm. It's now available in digital formats and on the internet, making it accessible to anyone, anywhere, at any time. From Bible apps to online study tools, the Word of God is now literally at our fingertips. This evolution of the Bible, from ancient scrolls to digital scriptures, is a testament to its enduring relevance and adaptability. It's not just a book, but a living, breathing entity that continues to evolve and adapt to the needs of humanity. From ancient scrolls to digital scriptures, the Bible's journey is a testament to its enduring relevance and adaptability.